Hello everyone and welcome to Gear Dash, the series where I, a professional cameraman, review camera gear as quickly as possible. In this review, I'm looking at the K&F Concept's ND filter kit for the DJI Action 4. The 4 filters in this kit are a combination of ND and PL filters, meaning that they will reduce the light coming into the camera's sensor and help control reflections with a built-in adjustable rotating polarizer. Full disclosure, these filters were sent to me by K&F Concepts for me to review, and they gave me a 17% off discount code, which will be linked below. Now let's figure out if they're any good. The kit comes neatly packaged in a plastic carrying case, which is very similar to how other filters from other brands are packaged. Inside are 4 filters, ND8, ND16, ND32, and ND64. Each filter is made from black aluminum and weighs about half a gram. They look sleek, and they're designed in such a way to match the design language from the DJI line of cameras. They also have small printing on the sides, which let you know what filter you're using. To install the filters, you simply unscrew the clear filter that comes with your Action camera and replace it by screwing in the new ND filter. From there, you can rotate the polarizer on the outside of the filter to achieve your desired look. Now I'll level with you, these filters are cheaper and you get one more of them than the ND kit directly from DJI. They're also one of the cheapest options for third-party action camera filter kits on the market, which means if they perform well, they're likely going to be a great value. These filters are for the Osmo Action 4, but K&F Concepts also sells filters for other DJI Action cameras as well as other brands like Insta360 and GoPro. Let's move on to the test. So I tested these filters in 3 different ways. The first test I did was a color shift test to see if they change the color of your image at all. I did this by pointing the camera at a known pure white surface and recording the video with and without the ND filter. I then brought the footage into DaVinci Resolve and applied the same LUT to each clip, and then I used the color checker tool to see if the white point was any different. And the result was a negligible change in color. These filters passed the test. For the second test, I wanted to validate that the circular polarizer was working. To do this, I went out to my car and I filmed it as I was turning the polarizer to see how it would affect the reflections. And as is with all circular polarizers, this kit does affect the way that your camera sees reflections. You can see as I turn the circular polarizer, the windows go from fully reflectant to basically translucent, meaning that the circular polarizer is working great on this filter. It also means that you can use this kit to remove unwanted reflections from your action camera shots. The third test I did was much more subjective. I mounted the filters one by one onto my DJI Action camera, and then I drove it around attached to my car to capture some rolling shots of the city during golden hour. My feedback from this test is that the filters are doing a great job overall, and I really like the footage. However, one thing I will say is that I saw some darkening in the sky in some areas where I didn't see it in others. And this is due to me not having the polarizer rotated 100% in the best way for me to film this scene. Which leads me to my main problem, which is that it can be really difficult to see exactly how the polarizer is affecting your image when you're monitoring it from the back of such a small screen, especially in D-Log, which is a flat profile. It would be much better if you were to monitor your footage using the Mimo app from DJI, which allows you to monitor your camera from your phone screen. Except, as many people know, that app is not available on the App Store or Google Play Store as of the recording of this video, which ultimately makes monitoring for these cameras a frustrating experience. But that's not K&F's fault, and overall, I think they did build a great filter that's competitive in the landscape of action camera accessories. Another quick comment about the filter's functionality that I'd like to make is that while the circular polarizer does rotate smoothly and it's easy to adjust, I'm often not very hands-on with my action cameras to the point that I'd want to dial in something as tedious as the degrees of a filter. I'm much more inclined to just slap this camera on the front of, a car or in an action type situation and let it roll. So personally, for my use case, I'd probably just go with the ND filter kit that they sell and not the ND-PL combo. But if you want to axe those reflections, this kit might be for you. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.